Hello, Henry here, welcome back to another round of gaming. And today we are continuing the run with our Elven army. And this is the one where we are trying to go with the flow and what we've got. And well, you see, we've got Watchers, we've got Archers, we've got the Griffins and the Knights. And it's a mix, and this is the last chapter. So let's work out where we're going, and I guess we're going this way. So twice we're going elite, rest, elite, buy, rest, or upgrade. And if we have a look here, this would mean that we can have up to 4 experience, or get up to 4 experience. And that would mean that we can get this one a level up, this one another level up, the Griffin, this one only 1, so we could get this to level 4 probably. This one can get to level 4 as well. And down here, this could maybe another, these all could get to another level. Yeah, that sounds about right. And I think that's what we're gonna do, because the random events won't really do much for us, probably. So I'd rather take 2 elite fights, get the money, get the upgrades, and maybe not maybe, don't go for the I don't go for the random stuff. Could be really strong stuff in there, don't get me wrong, but I think I'd go the safe option, get all the money in here, and then we're also losing 25% of the gold we get due to the knights here on the side. These guys, they are recruits we didn't pay for, so to say. And they would get some of our money. And that's how we got them. And that's why we use them. So, we've got reds. And this one looks nice. We've got stalkers, monstrosity, and alphas. These we're gonna shoot. The flamers should be okay. And then we've got a lot of halberdiers back here. So what we're gonna do is take our, where is he? The usual, we give a skill up. We stay over here for now. This way. And then what we're gonna do is hopefully not get hit too hard here. Nice. Because, well, the thing where we, of course, were with the Watchers in front, and this skill up should give us the option to shoot these guys on a really good value. And we're gonna start by hammering these alphas, and this is already really great. Look at this, we're already down a whole bunch. Oh, and another 4/4. And that's 1 of 4. So now the alphas are down to 2, which is lovely. And with these guys, we're gonna shoot the skulkers, because I want to get rid of them. 14 of 15 and 1 of 14, and they are all down. So a whole bunch of stuff gone. Look at this confidence meter, what a strong opener. I mean, this is a strong setup for us. We have to be realistic here. This is a really strong setup for us against the reds. They don't have the capabilities to really get us into trouble, which is lovely for us. So get the Watchers a bit back. By the way, I still want flyers to be above these guys and not below. That would be lovely, so that we can pass between each other, because I can fly over them. I don't know why I could not move through them. So they can run over them, they can fly over them, but they can't pass through, and I don't know why. Flyers can go through, but I don't know why the Watchers can't go through the flyer as well. That's doesn't make any sense to me. So, skulkers here, monstrosity here. I think we're just gonna chill in the back here. Let's take the Dragon Knights and just shoot and stay. Here comes the monstrosity, and we're gonna use the Knights to go up against the monstrosity to save our watchers. And we should be far away that the flamer can't shoot us, because he has to move around here and these have to move here. So they should be just out of reach. Perfect. Which means we can do this. This one go here, here. And we're gonna shoot monstrosity. Saves it. It's fine. And we're gonna wait here because we can then go for the flamers in the back here. That's the idea. This goes here. That's planned. And we're looking really great. I mean, this is a really nice start to it. I think the Dragon Knights will do just fine here. And the captain, we are now open for the flamer or the flamers in the back, or these in the side. And then we can go for these flamers. And I think that's what we're gonna do actually. This and then that. And that's this. And we're looking really strong here. This is an elite fight I really like. What did you do? Oh, Hex of Ruin. Yeah, that's not gonna help him really, I think. It's gonna shoot here. Go for it. Half of them down, and the Warlock already suffering. Yeah, these guys have to die, but first we're gonna wait for the thing here. Are we shooting these? Nice. So only 5 Skulkers left, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna scoot in here and gonna turn. Enough. I hope they can't get to us. Yes, perfect. We're gonna attack this in the back and kill that. And now we are using the Watchers, turn them around. We're gonna shoot the Warlock again. Just to make him suffer. He's down to 7 Halberdiers plus a Warlock, and here comes the Flamer. And we make the most out of our Ballista. And I think we're gonna shoot the Warlock again. Oh wow, what a bad shot. Oh, looking strong, doing great. Why do we skip a phase? Ah, right, we forgot this one. With this one, that's them. Yeah. And 8 of 10, and ooh, no good. Okay, that's a draw, and we lose 1. No, it's not a draw, but yeah, not the best. And now we don't have a charge. For the next round, we're just gonna attack. 4 of 6. That's his first attack, by the way. He hasn't shot anything, hasn't done anything. And the monstrosity's off. And ooh, it's not off the field. Barely not off the field. First one down. And the next one down. And no hit back. That's why a Hex of Ruin was a waste here. Should have done it on these guys. If you have the Hex, you should have done it on the Knights. This monstrosity could have killed the Knights. You go for this. You go for the back of this. And you go and kick this monstrosity out. And I think the rest we can deal with. I'm not quite sure if this is gonna work out up here. But ooh, yeah, that's the Hex I was worried about. We're gonna activate the skill. Yeah, and here they are. So we're gonna shoot the Warlock first with this. 5 of 8, that's 1 of 5. And he's down to 2. Reason being that I can bring this guy around here. We're gonna kill them now, and then we're gonna side attack the other one. That's the idea, at least. The Warlock's still alive. Why? Die, Warlock, die. So now we are attacking a multi-wounded being, and he's dead. And then we can just help this one with a 15 of 15. That's great. And he got a really nice save with the 8 of 15, or middle of the road, and we're doing fine because the Watchers are not in range. Oh, that's bad. I thought the Watchers had this. That's my bad. I should have gone... Wow. I should have gone closer. That is my bad. Now we lose another knight. And they stay. Okay, we need to support them. They are in trouble. Okay, that's them gone. Now we can bring this one around. And he has to help with the big fat rat. And I'm worried that this is really bad, because now he can charge into my, what's it called, the in my bow thrower, which is not ideal. Because why? I wanted them to don't get any wounds, but oh yeah, this one can help. It's a rout this turn. We're doing fine. Yeah, that's smidge. We're not going for the front here because no need to. I would love to help out the knights, but I think we're coming too late here to the party to help them out, and I just hope we don't lose anyone. What did you lose? Did you just kill one of his own? Retinue gets plus 2 movement speed and reroll miss turns, attacker over 1 turn, it loses 1 model. Yeah, it did. Okay, interesting. Never seen that. He's back. That's no worry. Take a bolt into the face, and you are done for. You're not gonna survive that. And I think that's that. Bring the Watchers a bit closer, and that's that. So, last round, skip. Was a rather easy one, and I just hope now that we don't lose too many here. Wow, he's saving like a champ. Yeah, of course. Lost 3 models back here and then stay. Would have hoped for them to run the round before, but okay. What? We got 2 wounds. Wow. Yeah. Okay, 2 wounds on the mage, but that should be no problem. We can replenish that. And here we go. 1 of 2. Save. All good. And he's gone. Yeah. Easy. Was done anyway, so yeah. Good. That is rather easy. The level up, and now with 2 rests where we don't need to heal, and a third, another elite fight, we should even get another one going here. So another level, that is. Another attack for you, please. Imperial Knights get replenishment 100% now. That's oh wow. The bolt thrower is just done. They don't get anything really strong. The Watchers get the rerolled ones. Fine with that. This gets money, and the Dragon Knights get money because we are getting those back. Look at this. Nice. This. Another attack. That's great. And the Elf Mage gets... yeah, this. Why not? Maybe we buy something. If something great comes up, we buy it. Ooh, more Watchers. Like that. Now another lead fight. Then comes the buy phase, and we've got a lot of money saved up to either upgrade or get something really great. Not sure what we can get or what we will see. We will decide once we are there. Otherwise, yeah. Let's put the bolt throwers down here. Let's bring the knights to the left. The watchers can go in front here. Let them die. I'm fine with that again. Mage goes here. Griffin goes here, and the Dragon Knights go here. I think we are... don't put them there. It's not the ideal place to be. How about we put the Watchers back here? So, Chariot, but Shaman, Warriors, Pack, Chariot, Warriors, Longhorn with Warriors, and Harpies. You wanna kill the Harpies? We're gonna go for the skill check again. Same play as before, of course. Here he comes. He's not in range. He's not in range. Now we have to shoot something. We start with the Watcher shooting the Chariot. 6 of 11, that's meh. It's not gonna kill the Chariot, unfortunately. But we're just gonna stay. That's the play here. The Knights can just turn a bit. Here come the Harpies. That's the ones I wanna... These are the ones I wanna kill first. 4 of 4, because then we can next turn kill the... try to kill the Chariots. That's at least the plan. Exactly. Now they're close to finished. We've got this one going. How about we go here? Cut them off. Nice, that's another one down. I think this into that is the play here. This single Harpy is no threat anymore. And we don't waste our archers here on this. We use the archers now to try to kill the Shaman. Get the Shaman out right in the beginning. And we do just that. Perfect Chariot with the Shaman gone. And you just wait as well. We're just gonna scoot him over here. That. And next round the bolt throwers go for these and that. And this one goes for whatever comes closest. And then we should be golden. Yeah, fine. Looking good. I'm happy with that how it is. Bolt thrower, we're gonna shoot this. And that's gone. Comes the other one, and we're gonna shoot that. No, we shoot that with the Watcher. Yeah. The Watchers should have this. Perfect. This one's gone as well. We're gonna wait back here. And this bolt thrower is just gonna shoot this one. Nice. Oh, that's easy pickings here. I mean, didn't do as much damage as with the rats. So yeah, you see the value wasn't that high, or the game didn't value the chariots as high. That's, by the way, a way too high save. There should have been 3 more losses here. We can just throw a nice little ball in here, which on was really bad. Meh. Would have been better. Yeah, they're just walking. This one can be here, just to be ready. Yeah, these guys are gonna go for the captain. And I'm thinking about maybe bringing the knights here, so that we can side attack here and keep them in a pincer move. Like this way. Maybe that's gonna work. Because I think this one will kill the Harpy. No questions asked. Yeah, look at this. It's just gone. No chance for that one. One single attack back, and we hit that or get that. 68%, okay. Yeah, now that's what I figured would happen. And we're just gonna not go in the front here. Yeah, we're just gonna go side attack on the thing, and that's that. I hope they go around here. Warcry, that's a lost Warcry, that's That's not gonna help you much. 9 of 11, and that's way too many saves, but fine. We're gonna take the Watchers to the side here, in the hopes that they either go right here, and we can go on the side, or we're just outside of range, but he has to come closer anyway. Fine with that. Let's shoot the Warriors. Didn't do much. I'm gonna shoot these Warriors. We're just gonna thin the herd here a bit. Oh wow, interesting choices. Gives my Dragon Knights an easy time. Can we get into the back? Would be a crazy one. He just gives me his backside. Okay, I'll allow it. I'll take it. I'm not gonna shoot these. I'm just gonna shoot fireball in here, and we're gonna just wait out this one. And we're gonna shoot 8 of 15, of 8. Closer, just so you can see the models. Otherwise, it's very, very sad days. Can't see the models because they are nice. Okay, one mongrel killed, and then we just do this. The second attack. First one was the Harpy. And 9 of 10. 2 of 9. And no hit back. That's good. Means we don't lose a model, which I love to see. And he runs right into my stuff. Boys. We're gonna flee just. Go away. Can't flee. Okay, get this one going. And now this one flees. It goes in the back here. And I think that's confirm flee. Now it worked. Looks good. Looks good. Nice. The pack is gonna be ugly on the captain, but the captain is easier to replenish than this stuff. So, do this. Only the Longhorn is really. Kill him. Don't have to hit much, just one, and there it is. It's done. This one can go here. We can do maybe a side attack if necessary. Can't shoot anything because this is in the way. Yeah, this one shoots in here. I think we that still says 50% is, in my opinion, a bit worrying, because how is this 50% of its army value? There's a few Goatman warriors here, mongrels. I'm not quite sure how you can say that this is 50%. The rats in the first round lost a lot of their stuff. Oh, not that much. Enough stuff, let's say enough stuff. And theirs dropped dramatically, and this one just nothing. Okay, saves on a 2 and gets 1, and that's a runner. And that doesn't even make a real big dent in. Yeah, this one should be dead as well. Gone. Look at this. What is this confidence here? Why is that? This is gonna go into the back of this. This is gonna go into the back of this. Maybe? Or they're gonna pincer this Goatman warrior from left and right. Yeah, but then I can't shoot it. He can't charge me. We're gonna just play this cool. Uh-huh. This one. Oh, wow. Who's back? Ah, these guys are back, okay. Okay, these these warriors are suffering. This is gonna go into the back of this one. And these are gonna go here. And we're gonna shoot these fat warriors back here. Nearly dead. We're still on wavering only. I mean, not much left here, and yet we are on wavering, which looks a bit stupid. Okay, out of here, yeah, we can. And the Watchers, we're just out of reach of everything here. We do this. Are we in range of anything here? Ah, this one. We're down to, it should be around 20%-ish. We got this one with nothing. You can go for the back of this. I think then we have this in the next round. It should be it in the next round. Yeah, they're just dead. That should be a rout next turn. Yeah, exactly. So what we're gonna do is we don't charge anything, because there's no need to. And we are just gonna shoot this one. It should be a kill, hopefully. Gone. Done. And this one, just gonna shoot this, kill it. We'll just easily get rid of this. And now we're looking mighty fine, that's it. We can just shoot. Pack done, and this one gonna go here. And this one goes to the side. We're not gonna even shoot here, that's... yeah. Done, skip phase, done. Good. Really nice. Felt way too easy, way too easy. Watch me now get clobbered by the end boss. I'm not sure. So far, looks nice, looks fine. Even with the Watchers, and I'm not really a fan of the Watchers. We're doing okay, or better than okay, I would say. So let's go for the big last buy. What do we have? I mean, eagles. Yeah, that's not gonna do much for me. You haven't seen me play with the eagle. I have played with this one off screen to get to level 7. I have played, of course, with everything on up to level 7. You're only seeing me play level 7. City Elf Guard is cool because they are range and melee. And I think I'm gonna take the discount City Guard just to bolster the numbers. Yeah. Range, no units. Units is nice. Another unit. That's 16 now. And units fight in 1 additional row. No, I'd rather take the full advantage here. And with the rest, we're gonna equip our guys. So, the captain. Can we give him power? I think we give him nothing yet. Reroll failed damage save, that's ideal. First standard for the knights, sounds about right. Charge bonus for 50. Yeah, let's see what we can get down here. Banner of Mist on the Elf Guard, I'll take it. Curse standard on the Elf Marchers, maybe. Elf Watchers with a Fury. I'll take the movement because they can scouts. They can move quicker. And Valor. That's all. Neither here nor there, to be honest. So I'll give the captain a bit of stuff here, so that he hits harder. I think we take the mage with the unyielding. That's that, and then we're gonna take Fury on the charging Imperials. And the Dragon Knights also get a Fury bonus. And that's that. We're gonna heal up. Yep. That should be another level up on a few of them. The final one. I should have taken a skill, but 6 attacks is also great. Yeah, that one's gonna slap. Okay, fear ignores penalties to discipline tests. Interesting. I mean, nothing of this is really valuable to me, so okay, we take that. We get more models here because he's not gonna get a level up anyway. And then the bolt thrower gets more loot, which is unnecessary. Fine. We can't make use of this. We can't of any of this, which is unfortunate. Still, we take the thing here. And off we go to the world's end. And let's see if we can stop the end of the world. I mean, that's the good guy ending, right? We stop the end of the world, and the other way around, we try to kill everything. That's how this works, right? Dragon Knights go off the side here. We're gonna squeak them by here with whatever comes here. The rest stays way in the back. We're gonna play our usual waiting game and just gonna sit here with all of our shooty boys and help ourselves with a bit of shooting. That's that. So, I see a giant. I see a sorceress on a dragon. Dragon spawn. Ooh, they are not good. Minotaurs have to die. Dragon spawn has to die. Centaurs. Unearthed catapult. Bone Lord. Dread Knights. Abyssal Knights. Ooh, that's... wow. A lot of that is gonna be in range, I think. So let's get a skill up. Let's be done with this. The centaurs are just in range of the bolt. Yeah, they are. Let's pass and see what else comes before us. Okay. Dragon spawn have to stop back here. This one's gonna fly over. How are we dealing with this? This is gonna be bad as well. So, the centaurs, I don't really worry about the centaurs, to be honest. Ah, they've got swiftness, that's why they are so strong, so quick. I really don't care about the centaurs, but I don't also want to be engaged in the first round. I want to shoot another round at all of that big fat stuff, so I'm gonna try to kill off these guys with the idea of maybe getting more out of the rest. Another shot out of the rest, and don't get shot by these guys. The knights are just in range of the mage, so we can position ourselves in a way that's gonna help. It's a 4-4. And another 104, that's good. They still can shoot us, so what we're gonna do is we use the worst shooters here and hope for a good hit, which is not the case, which is unfortunate. Yeah, here comes the dragon. That's what I thought would happen, so we're gonna take the knights to help with the dragon. I hope to get the position here. Maybe this one just sits in front of these guys. The watchers, we need to get rid of 6 wounds. Can we do that? 6 wounds, please. 10 of 11 is great. Have to reorganize a few of the numbers. So, 5 of 10. It's 1 wound, one wound off, which is stupid. Just stupid. Yeah, 1 wound off is bad. But I think he can't reach us, which should be nice. 2 of 3. Yeah. If we do it correctly, he should not be able to hit us. We should also be able to just shoot them out. Hopefully. Yes. Okay, that got rid of the centaurs, and with the centaurs being... the centaurs killed, we are fine, and I think captain on captain is the play here. Mage is... iffy. But I think we're just gonna take this one over here. We're just gonna wait here and hope to get this in the side and get the first charge. Yeah. And this one, gonna shoot the knights or the minotaurs. I'm not quite sure what we have to kill first. I think the pistol knights. Oh no. They have the better attacks. They can do real damage. We know our centaurs. We love our centaurs, and they have to die. They are a menace. Okay, we killed 2, and another one is wounded. Okay. That's him. Don't want to get him involved with the... Yeah, that's... I will fine with us. I'm fine with this. And that one is gonna stay. And we've got another round of waiting around. Okay. This is gonna go for the side here, probably. Let us shoot into the minotaurs. Kill more of the minotaurs. Perfect. 2 minotaurs left. That is 5 wounds. Can you manage 5 wounds? Just not. Unfortunate. That's 1 wound left, right? 1 single wound. But I think I'm gonna go here for now. That's fine. I'm gonna take this. No, this can't do much. To be honest, I don't want to waste my shots on this one. 5, we're gonna wait on that. Okay, I think the knights have to deal with the putrid giant back here. Oh, there's the dragon spawn coming in. Ooh. That's on a 4, that's on a 5. The dread knights have to die. That's on a 4, that's on a 5. Yeah, I don't want to really go for anything right now. Shoot this. Oh, wow. That is bad. That is bad. Let's move the mage here, so that we can intercept something that's coming along. Who did move? No one did move. Ah, this one, okay. We activate this. Waste the turn. Yeah, that's not ideal. We're down to 3 on 6 on the griffin. 3 of 6 on the griffin. This one, okay. How about we shoot the dragon spawn? There's that. First, we are on 8 of 11, 6 of 8. Wow, stop that. What? I mean, yes, we were up, but come on, 6 of 8. Really? Not even killing 1 because they've got 4 wounds per. That's ugly. 4 of 4, and we're dying. That's the last fight. We don't care if stuff dies. We just need to survive and kill all of this. Do we go for this? Do we go for that? On 3s on a zombie giant. On 5 on the dread knights. Long range cover. We can move forward. It's not long range anymore. 10 of 18, and oh wow, that's bad. He's now 6 of 8, 7 of 10, which is 15 of 18 on a 4+. We are talking 4+. 15 of 18 on a 4+, without rerolls. That's insane, and 15 of 18, by the way, is a 2+ save. That's just in line with a 2+ and not a 4+. So So just that you know how fucked we are with these guys. We're gonna move in here. The idea being that they attack here so that our ballistas are still open to shoot at something. And that's the idea, at least. Because we need to get rid of the dragon riders. Really. Now watch me don't do any damage. Okay, we did. That's good. That's good. And they're off. That's very nice. Now we can attack the dragon in the side. That's a very good one. 4 of 6. That's 2 wounds. He does 2 back and we can't save them. Oh. Please. Yeah, and of course he goes for the 5 of 5 on a... Yeah, of course. That was stupid. Really, really stupid. And then we run, of course. That is stupid. I mean, come on. Sometimes the game is just stupid like that. So, what are we doing? I think... Yeah, of course you are taking this. That's bullshit. He's bullshitting me a bit. The giant is gonna go for this. I know. This one we can maybe stop. And then the dragon does nothing. If we stop that. Yeah, I think you go for the Dragon Lord. You go for the side of this. Possible? Nah, of course it's not possible. I don't know why he can do that, but I can't. Last time around in one of the fights I could actually not do that, which is stupid, I think. Because I couldn't do that last time around. Stop him from side attacking something else, despite me being closer to him than... yeah. Anyway. Is my captain alive? Yeah, on 1 life, okay. Not a fan, but we still have the knights open to do something. And I think this Minotaur is going to be neutralized. We are on 64%. And this should be doable. So, what are you doing? Primal Fury, okay. We're gonna go with the skill up on everything. Yeah, here come the dragons. We're gonna shoot sorceress or the dragon spawn. What are we shooting? I'm not worried about the Goatman Shaman with his stuff. I'm more worried about this sorceress back here. So how about we move our guys? And that's also a problem, I think, that this one with the flying mounts and stuff, that they can run into, or fleeing enemies or fleeing units of my own can block off ways for others. Don't like it. A bit on a 2? No, on a 3, okay. Oh nice, all saves. That's good, that's a total wasted turn on their part. I allow it. I mean, I can't really do much against it exactly, but I'll allow it. He has Wild Form and Primal Fury. I'm fine with that. So, where is the... the Unearthed Catapult can still shoot. So what we're gonna do is actually move up the Watchers. Watchers a bit more, I think. And shoot the Knights on a high note. He's on 7 of 10. That's only 2 knights left with 3 wounds. Nice, no hit. And you are now on the... Why can't they charge? Why don't they have a charge range? I don't get it. Should be in charge range of the ballista. I'm very sure about it. That's in charge range. And then of course they save like champs. Why am I not surprised by this? Shoot the knights, kill the knights. Would be done. Yeah, exactly. Okay, that's the knights gone. Just get them out of here. So he does a 2 of 4. We lose 1 model, and that should be a kill, in my opinion. Yep. Okay, Minotaurs did really nothing, which is good. I'll take that. giant, that's gonna be a mismatch here. Where the giant with his putrid stench is gonna be a problem. Okay, we got 1 wound in. Win the fight by 1 wound. And he... Ooh, the crumbling going on here. That's... that's nice. Oh, wow. 6 of 6 save, of course. It does. Of course. That thing does save, an insane save. Can we do at least 1 wound? Yeah, thank you. At least a wound. Still losing. Okay, nice. Save. That's good. More, please. Yes. Yes. Dragon right out. And he doesn't really do much. We maybe lose 1 model. We don't. Dragon Rider's coming in clutch, killing the dragon. Love to see it. Yeah, that's not what I love to see. An 8 of 8 is... ouch. Where is the Watchers? No, these were my normal as archers. And he's nearly dead, unfortunately, but his 8 of 8 just really killing me. But I think the 1 knight we can deal with. Hey, we're doing fine. We're doing actually fine. Yeah, these guys here. This guy here. We've got shamans open, which means we could use the knight to go after the catapult. Or we could use that on the shaman, because the catapult is meh. And we could swing them around, kick this out, kick that out. Yeah, he killed that, I know. We need to kill that giant. Yeah, we can't go for the... We are not going for the catapult. That's not enough value for my good value Dragon Knights. They're then way off. We need them back here. That's what I need them for. But what we're gonna do actually is shoot the thing here. Yeah, perfect. That's damage. 3 wounds left. Can I hit that? 3 wounds is 2 hits. We need 2 hits. 4 and it's gone. Nice. That looks about right. Ooh, that's way off for a charge. What? 3 of 11. And of course he saves it all. Sure. Sure. Yeah. I believe ya. Was for sure. Totally believe you on that one. Okay, this one we can do wild form now. Maybe we can kill the zombie giant by just overpowering it and getting it to crumble. We need help with the dragon spawn for sure. This one goes here. Yeah. As close as possible with the idea of either attacking this or that and help out here. This we can deal with, I guess. Ooh, nice. Yes, that's already strong. Yep, we got that. He's gonna crumble, and if we can hit another 1, damn it. I was saying maybe he dies as well. Yeah, see that? 1 life again, just like in the last episode. 1 single life. Ah, love to see it. The game just going for the bullshit run thing and giving him 1 life to live. Just like we are used to here. That's that. Can we hit back on a nice note? We can not really. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. They have nothing to charge here, down here. So we're good. We can shoot them now. 5 on his part. And okay. We're doing okay. Yeah, that's a really strong one. Oh, wow. That is bad for him. A 0 of 10. That should have been like 2 or 3 saves. Would still have killed him. Ah, you're going for that. Okay. You are actually not doing that because we want you to do nothing with that. You can't do much. You can't do much. You can help. I think the mage can deal with that. Hopefully. thinking about maybe attacking this on the side, but I don't think he can attack here, to be honest. Confirm? Yeah. Rather, I'd shoot them. Yep, here they are, and we're just gonna do nothing. The second bullshit roll in a row for the Watchers. Okay, okay, I see how it is. This. Then this one in here. At least there are a few hits here. Okay. It's now 13. We're gonna move them just about here. I'm gonna pincer them. Can't do much. We even have some knights to get in the back of these and just kill them off. With the idea that these dragon knights probably should be enough to kill these dragon spawn, especially attacking them in the side. And now, do we shoot this? Or only one kill. What is this? A wild form? Yeah, we should be able to kill the zombie giant. If my guy dies, that's fine. I'm okay with that because did his thing. Didn't even think he could hold his own against the zombie giant, the mage, but it did. He did. 1 of 4, and that's hit, and he's dead. Only 1 hit back. Can we survive that? We can. So that should mean our mage lives. Barely, but he lives. Yep, and that's a 10 of 10 and a really bad one for him. And these dragons should be out of here. They've got, a lot of discipline. Are they fearless? No, they're not fearless. Ouch. Yeah, but they're still losing and they're off. Yeah, we're looking mighty fine, I would say. We are close to finishing this one. To be honest, I am rather surprised that we had this easy of an end fight, or an Act 3. The first and second elite fight were easy, and this one is also no real sweat here. I mean, I don't know. This doesn't feel right that it's so easy, I'll say, and then we lose that one, but I don't think so. I think that's we are done here. There shouldn't be anything they can do. We're gonna do this, we're gonna go this, and that's a full hit, and gone catapult. Yeah. No way he is, in no way is he going to recover from that. Yeah, I would say this was a rather easy run, to be honest. Interestingly, because in the first act I was sure that we would struggle a lot due to the Watchers, and would be on the back foot with the Watchers, but I wouldn't say they redeemed themselves. They are fine-ish. They weren't a hindrance, let's say that. They worked a spade, they did a bit of damage. I'm okay with that. I would say they were fine enough. I still think they don't have enough models to really be valuable enough. They are just dying too quickly, too squishy, and numbers, if you're squishy, numbers is the thing, and they don't have that. And because they don't have that, yeah. But what I wanted to say is, looking at the first act, I'm rather surprised that after a bit of getting more captains and stuff, we actually managed to do a decent Act 2, which surprised me. And in the last episode, I remember saying in the end that Act 3 won't be as easy, and then Act 3 was easier than Act 2. And it's rather surprising that we actually had a hard Act 1, an easier Act 2, and a very easy Act 3. I mean, those two elite fights, come on, no real sweat. That was easy. Then I thought the boss fight would be hard, but the boss fight, no. And I have to give it to you. Some of you told me, try bolt throwers, do bolt throwers, and I have to say, peak performance from the bolt throwers. These guys, together with a few of the archers, nice. We really managed to eke out some of the wins with our archers, and yeah, loved it. So, we did 2 elite fights, the 2 in Act 3. We did the 3 boss fights, and look at these enemies killed. Close to 1,001, and we only lost 59 models overall, which is insane because, yeah, we had 2 bolt throwers, we had the watchers, and we had the normal archers later on. Interesting. Yeah, here we are. Captain Isabella came to us during and did a few kills. The mage did a few kills. The griffins were just there to carry them around, but only 1 died. The riders, I don't really think they were... I mean, we needed them. At the time that we got them, we needed them because the watchers were not carrying us. I don't think that they really were worth the money. I know we got them for free, but the minus 25% we lost on gold, we could have bought other things. And I think these guys were not worth it. 45 kills on level 5 with 11 models lost. We used them very effectively. They helped us for sure. But yeah, these were just filler. I'm fine with that. And the bolt throwers, look at this. The bolt throwers, the one of the MVPs here, together with all of our main guys. Bolt throwers even better, and hitting the hard models, the big ones, even better than the Nightcloak Watchers. And you can see here level 7, 107 kills. I'm not really a fan of that. Look at this difference. Look at this. 281 to 107 with way more models from the beginning. I mean, no way. If you give me this or that, if you give me Watchers or these, I'm gonna take the normal ones all the time. And here are Dragon Knights we got in Act 2, I think, somewhere in Act 2. Yeah, love it. We're gonna go, of course, with the tier list, and I'm gonna show you my stuff. We're not gonna play the spell sword because I don't have the spell sword, to be honest. But we finished the mage, the noble. We now have finished a few of the others. I'm not gonna show you these guys again. I'm gonna play them probably off screen to kick them out, also to fill them out. So the war chief probably at the end. I don't know. I think the next one would either be the commander, that we play that one, or I could also go for the Deepwood Guardian. I'm already, as you can see, I'm already on 6 on harder bosses. I have to play around with the Treewood Elder, the Tree and Elder. If I've done that, we're gonna go to the end. And then I think the last ones we are left with are the Reptilians. So we've got Deepwood Guardians, Reptilians, and Empire of Man. These are the last ones. The rest I'm gonna play off screen for myself to go to 7, and then we finish them all on 7. So that's what's gonna happen here, and then we will more or less finish SOVL. Anyway, that is that, and thanks for watching for this run and watching me play the Elven Conclaves. The stats are coming right up. We are going for the whole stats, so you're getting stats of this run, stats of the, stats of Act 3, stats of the whole elf. So not only the 2 runs you saw for the Act 7 challenge, but with all the numbers from all of the other ones from before. The ones you haven't seen from me. So, thanks for watching so far, and numbers coming up. Until then. And here are the stats for the 3rd act and the full one. So, let's begin with Act 3. 2 elite fights, 1 boss fight, and as you can see, overall, fight 1, fight 2, not really many attacks for the AI. Rather low count, especially the second one, only 12 attacks, 6 hit, and from the 6, only 3 went through, which is okay, but otherwise we just demolished them. And yeah, we had 2+ and 3+ attacks, no 4s or 5s in the first one. On the elite fight we had, on the second one we had 4+ attacks as well. The rerolls again pushed us above the threshold for the 3+ attacks, and the AI just did nothing basically. If we skip over to the defensive part on the third act, you see the same picture again. We started to hit harder, so the second elite fight, the 4s and 5s were the main thing. In the first one, we had, I think reptilians, no, what was it? I can't quite remember. But yeah, we had some stuff that had more power, so of course, more defense, so of course they had 2 and 3+ saves. But overall, that didn't matter because we just hit a lot of 6+ saves as well for them and had a nice spread. On the boss fight, same picture again, more attacks of course by the AI, on the 4+ as well, but that's not a big number. I mean 86 attacks, 91 in total on a boss fight in Act 3, that is nothing. I mean we've seen fights with way more rolls. And on the safe side, same picture again, this time around skewed towards the 3 instead of the 4 because the enemies were harder to hit with the defensive part. And yeah, on the attack part we had the rerolls on our side and we were fine. And overall, Act 3, same picture again. 2s for us, some 3s, a lot of 3s actually, a few 4s, even more 4+ attacks than the AI had in total. So no way we were losing this, and it felt that way. The 2 first fights here in Act 3 were easy, and the boss fight was a breeze. Have been easier ones, in my opinion. These numbers don't really show the amount of work needed to win here due to the elves being nice at scoot and shoot, but overall this was one of the easier ones. And yeah, that is that for this Act 3. And if we look into the full elves, then here are the full elves. These include the 2 runs you've seen on challenge level 7, but also include 3 more runs for challenge level 4, 5, and 6, which I had to do to get to challenge level 7. So you get all of these stats in here as well. But as you can right away see, nothing changed. As in the elite fights, as in the boss fights, as in the overall, you can see that 2+ and 3+ attacks were basically our thing, and the AI had none of that, or nearly none of that. I mean, over 5 runs with a lot of acts, only 15 attacks on 2+ and 77 on 3+ is all the AI could muster. And that's that. And the rest was 4+ attacks. And that's the same as before. The rerolls definitely pushing our numbers above the threshold, especially on the 3+. On the 4s, not as much, but enough that it counts in the statistics. And yeah, that's that part. Interesting here is that the AI was up on a lot of the stuff. So all of the boss fights, for example, on the 5+ attacks, the AI was above what was expected. We as well, of course, but the AI a lot more. And on the 3+ as well, which of course shows in the total number as well, which is very, very interesting. So on the total attacks, 5+, 307 attacks, 127 hits, makes 41%, and that's a significant uptick. And this is interesting without any rerolls on their part, or not enough rerolls to make a dent here. Yeah, but the rest more or less on where we would expect it with rerolls. Let's skip over to the saves part, and on the saves part, the same picture happens again on the elite fights and on the boss fights and in the overall as well. The hits we had were on the 3+, so 3+ saves for the AI were the given, with a bit less but close enough on the 4+, and then comes the rest. And I am actually surprised to see in the total numbers that on the overall on the 5+ saves we were rather equal. So 3+ saves 2,444, and then around 2,000 and 2,100-ish on the 4s and 5s, which is incredible. And then 6s and 2s on the outer edges. And on our part, it was the same thing. It was a nice little distribution curve. So from 2s to 6s, like low number on 2s, higher number on 3s, then the most on 4, then lower numbers on 5, and then the lowest on 6 again. So a nice little bell curve here. Nothing major. We had nothing to re-roll on the saves part, so yeah, we were stuck with whatever we got, and what we got was right in line with what was expected, except for the 2+ saves. On the 2+ saves, we were trash. Real trash. Look at this. All of the elite fights, we were underperforming. All of the boss fights, underperforming. All of the total fights on 2+, underperforming on 76% of 83, which is a significant downgrade to what we would expect here. And yeah, in the total, it would make something around 10 to 15-ish saves more. That's not much, but you have seen how many times with the elves we had the enemy survive on just one wound or one model left, and then disturbing whatever plan we had. So yeah, I definitely sometimes these one-off things can hurt you. Here and overall it was an easier one. So yeah, elves were hard in the beginning, and then through the acts went better, and overall we had, by the numbers, a rather easy time, or easier than with others. Anyway, that's that. Next up is gonna be the tier list, of course, as always, for the elves. And then we're gonna continue with one of the last 3 remaining races. I'm gonna off-screen continue and finish off the other ones on challenge level 7, and I'm gonna go in and prepare the last races. I think just the deep guards are missing, and the reptilians I have to bring up. The humans are ready already, and yeah, that's that. So thanks for watching, and I will see you with the next one. Bye bye.